there to the earbuds. Welcome back to another episode of The Irresponsible Podcast. I'm your host, G Jack. Got a special guest in the building, Jay Clay.
Hey.
What's poppin'?
Hi guys.
Definitely no stranger to the show, but first time in the new studio.
Yes, it is the first time in the new studio.
So definitely glad to have you back.
Yes, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, we
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Nick Freeze over there.
Hey man, doing what I do.
Hey.
You know,
I'm gonna let Trent describe what you're wearing.
I'm a vibe keeper, bro.
Hey,
This is
That nigga got his cleavage out.
Oh, the vibe
I'm the
keeper.
vibe keeper. you
Y'all, that's
feel
a
me?
new thing. I don't know if y'all know. It's a vibe keeper thing that you can add to your resume now.
Word.
Vibe
Yeah.
keeper instead of a curator, like a vibe curator and a vibe keeper. I
and
think
don't lie on the resume because we're gonna check and see if you really be keeping the vibes.
no,
saying?
facts,
Yeah,
facts.
we gonna send the sleeper agents. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We know a few.
Got Nert in the cut.
You're
How's everybody feeling, man?
feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
I was going through it earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas getting old. Can't do the faded like we used to.
Shout out
I
to
can't.
Doug.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yance.
Shout out to Doug and Noel.
Shout out
Had
to
a very dope housewarming event.
Hell yeah.
Definitely got plenty faded, you know.
We did the faded right. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We definitely did it right.
It was only right, you know, kicking off summer, you know, with friends.
And they-
Basically family at this point.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Put up on my nigga Bankhead after that. Shout out to
Shout out
the
to
homie
Banco.
Bankhead.
Banco.
Shout out.
Late
Call It What
birthday
You Want.
shit. Shout out to the Call It What You Want podcast. What's poppin', homies? We definitely gonna do a collab soon.
Yes, sir.
I woke up feeling fine, bro, and I was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I did it up.
Getting used to this.
I hope not. I hope not. Can't maintain this type of shit, man.
Oh yeah, Jay Clay, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm chill. It's been a chill weekend for me. I've had an eventful 2 weeks. So as far as chill, I am chilling right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad. You know, hopefully it's good chilling.
It's
Because
good
sometimes
chilling.
it's like, oh, I'm chilling.
No, it's good chilling. It's
Okay.
like recalibrating, like trying to
Oh yeah.
get right type of vibe.
Recharging.
Yes,
Yeah,
recharging. It's
Oh, yeah.
recharging right now.
It's definitely necessary. Very necessary. And I want to talk about Juneteenth, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's-
It's kind of a low-key elephant in the room, especially for the city.
Why is it an elephant in the room?
Well, I'll say for me, I usually look forward to the Juneteenth festival
Right.
since 2020. It might have been
Without a
going
doubt.
on before, but I started going around 2020. And I went to the last, few of them, but I missed this one. I just had a feeling like
It was gonna be wild.
I had a little feeling, just only because I'm like, it's a lot of people. But also, I kind of didn't like it was on a Monday. I get it though,
Yeah.
because that's the actual date of Juneteenth. But that weekend, seeing like Inglewood, Long Beach was having something.
Everybody, all the black neighborhoods had their own separate
you know?
ones.
And I kind of was like, damn, maybe this is the perfect chance to pull up to one of these versus just always going to Lamert.
Yeah.
But, I did have plans to go, but I didn't. And it was a last minute split decision. And I'll let y'all take it because y'all were actually there.
Shit, I wasn't either. I was
Yeah.
with you. I had a inkling like it was gonna be a little something, but I live up the street, so I could have walked there.
Okay.
So, but I definitely left. I pulled up to my homegirl's house, to my sister's house. She had a barbecue situation, and we just was over there like chilling. The day before, I was at Ebony Beach Club though on
Okay.
Sunday.
I heard
that
about that.
is a fucking
Jumping.
vibe.
I heard
that
about
was
that.
jumping. They had a Juneteenth situation, but it was Sunday though. But yeah, but it's not about them. It's about Lamar Park. Y'all go.
I told myself, everybody's like, the shit gonna start at 12. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pull up like 1:30
Right.
before it get too crazy. Try to get a decent parking spot. I pull up,
Crazy.
it's already crazy.
At 12
It's
o'clock,
it's
yeah.
it's ridiculous, bro. I had to park like 4-5 blocks down. Walked up, and at first it was just like crowded pockets.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they over there by that stage, and then they over there by that stage. But as the day went on, it's just like niggas just kept
Filling up.
You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
filling up,
And it like everything got crowded. Like y'all know how small Lamar Park is. It's gonna take you 2 hours to go in a circle.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was lit though. Like it was a good fucking time, bro. It's a lot of black people, a lot of love, a lot of good
So was
music.
it shots and y'all niggas
No.
started running?
No,
Yeah.
no.
What
Like,
happened?
get to the-
that.
Okay, so check this out.
Cool, with the cool shit.
Peace is so fragile. And
Okay.
for hours, for like 6-7 hours, everything was fine. Somebody pulled out a gun. Nobody shot. There wasn't no gunshots. Somebody pulled out a gun and somebody's dog got loose. That's all that happened. And then we just, when one nigga start running, two niggas start running, then everybody start running.
You ain't gonna be the last to react.
Exactly. So
a dog started running, but the gun didn't go off.
Nah, didn't nobody get shot. Somebody's dog got loose. It was some fisticuffs. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But if we're gonna blame anybody, let's blame Wale because he took too long, and that's why Jasmine Sullivan didn't go on.
Damn.
He definitely.
So she didn't get to perform at all?
She didn't perform at all, bro.
Oh, man.
I think the
She
first
didn't
Stampede
perform
is when
at
she
all.
left.
Oh, word.
Yeah, bro. They told this nigga Wale, like, hey, they had to cut him short. And then, like, you hear him say it, like, oh, y'all trying to cut me short? This nigga do, like, 3 more songs. Then he do bad. Then he take a break. Then he do bad again. And it's like...
Oh, he was being defiant.
Yeah, at that point.
But
You know what I'm
he
saying?
does,
Being Wale.
he does shit like that, though. Wale
feel
does,
me?
like, purposely does shit like that.
So, like, Jasmine Sullivan for sure could have performed. But this nigga Wale definitely held the stage longer than
He was supposed to.
Some Wale shit he was doing.
That's what he would do.
See, my experience was the back end of that. So, like y'all, I didn't plan on going.
Yeah.
Ended up going with the homie. We pulled up probably around 7:15.
Oh,
Like,
it was on the late tip.
Yeah.
On the super late
Yeah, it
tip.
was
Like,
And that was honestly around the time I would have pulled up too.
and I was literally just going like, damn, I just want to take a couple pictures. And did. Like, I didn't plan on how we did it last year.
Yeah.
So we pull up right there where the Chase is. I can't remember the street. So we walk in.
Vernon Angeles.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So we right there. We walk in and I'm seeing heads. So I'm like, it feel off, but I'm like, all right, it's just niggas out.
Yeah.
The more you kind of get towards Crenshaw and then walking up Crenshaw, you got like a vibe. So I'm looking at niggas' eyes where it's like, you can kind of tell niggas is there, but they ain't there. It's
Like
a difference
something's
between
going
being
on.
high and niggas being like out of this world.
Yeah.
I seen
High
too many of those. Where
High
it's
off
like,
rage.
exactly. So
Yeah.
you seen like it was bubbling up. Like it don't look like too many niggas was enjoying themselves at that moment.
Yeah.
So we walk in, we pass Taco Bell. I'm like, nah, this shit is kind of weird. So we get further. We go to, what is that, 39th where
Where the
McDonald's is?
McDonald's is
Yeah.
at.
Yeah,
Oh, like
so we
Deck
stop
Nine.
right there.
Yeah.
You kind of see like shit disperse. I don't know if it's the same time that they did the little cashier robbery or what, but it looked like a fade is happening.
Cashier
You just see of people just standing around and niggas disperse.
Yeah.
That's where we was gonna go, and I'm like, nah, let's
Not
turn
today.
around. As soon as we turn around, I don't hear anything. My homie there, I'm waiting. He was like, "Was that a gunshot?" And I look to my left, you just see a sea of people just running towards us.
Damn.
So I'm like, I ain't hear nothing. So I got on.
Yeah.
We ran up the street, and then you kind of see other people that was running, everybody talking like, so what happened? I'm like, y'all,
Yeah.
run first, ask questions later.
What happened?
So we ended
Crazy.
up, I think at one point there was 2 half courts where niggas was playing pickup or some shit.
The hoop bus.
Yeah, right by the hoop bus. So one of the dudes that was hooping, I could tell from the shirt that he had on, and he kind of walked past us. He was like, damn, nigga, I almost lost my life. So we asked him like, well, what happened?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, niggas start shooting. I'm like, I don't know if I didn't hear nothing. You would hear
nothing.
gunshots.
You would hear a gunshot.
Yeah. Especially that close.
The part where we were standing, it was like 4 LAPD officers standing right there. So niggas start running. They just looking like,
What y'all running for?
exactly. So we get further up Angeles Vista, and you kind of see they now starting to converge where I think that's where the main stage was.
The main stage was actually
the back.
Yeah. It was
So that
closer
wasn't
to
even-
43rd and Degnan.
Word.
Whatever that area was right there, you kind of see like a police car pull up, and then they was trying to get everybody to disperse. So I don't even know what actually happened. I just know the first 5 minutes of me being there, that some shit went left.
What a celebration to end off
Yeah.
running. You know what I'm saying? Like for niggas to just start
Take it
running.
back to the
take
culture.
it back to the culture. Shout outs to the niggas for
Hey.
running.
That's why black people can't have nothing nice.
Niggas
I will
wanna
say
run.
it did seem like it was a beautiful event prior to that.
Yeah,
It
in the
was.
beginning, yeah. Everybody
was.
said like people that went there early, like my homegirl went there with her son earlier on. She was just saying how beautiful it was. They had the skating out there. So
I did
that
see that.
12,
They
that
did.
that noon time of like early on, like getting there, that was the time to be there. Like that was the time. Next time if you do go early as fuck and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was there for like a good 7 hours though, and it was just love.
yeah,
You feel
like
me?
it started off
It was
Yes,
all
it was-
love. They was on top of the Pizza Hut going crazy.
That,
That
shit
looks
was funny.
good.
That looked dope.
That was the only thing I was worried about.
That
I was
roof
like,
caving
I don't
in.
know if that roof could hold
That
too
many
They
many
just
people.
No,
like,
they just did that Pizza Hut.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
I know this is a complete aside, but it's similar to the area. Remember the spot niggas was dancing in the Earls, and they broke the window because they was
Earl's
dancing
Grill?
on it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you can never not count some shit like that happening.
Yeah.
But it was disappointing to see like, you know, that got the major reports. They didn't
Right.
say like the
How
first,
good it was.
you know.
how-
Yeah.
The first 8 hours was awesome. You
And
know
it
what
seemed
I'm
like it
saying?
was a countrywide thing. It wasn't just Lamert that had a little incident. It seemed like it was a few incidents
Oh,
across
word.
the country. Yeah.
Well, that's what they gonna tell you.
And I wanted to get, because we all are aware of, you know, COINTELPRO and just stuff. It don't always have to be us. Granted, it's a black event, but that, you know, necessarily didn't have to be us causing the violence. And
True.
Just like the 2020 protests and shit. It's
Yeah.
like footage of motherfucking incels coming in trying to break shit, steal shit, and it's like
yeah.
you obviously not with us. You got on all black, you got tactical gear on. It's like you don't look
not
like
ready
you're not protesting,
For
bro.
something else,
You're not
yeah.
protesting.
and then like us, this was the first year it was officially a federal holiday or second year?
Second.
Second year.
Second
Yeah.
year.
So it seemed like more and more people had awareness of it and really wanted to take time to, you know, celebrate. So hopefully there's just a little blimp, you know, in the
My
shit.
thing is, I feel like niggas only should have the day off. White people shouldn't have Juneteenth off.
Hey,
You feel what I'm saying?
talk
Like
about
if
it.
you are black and you do African American and you click off black, you only get Juneteenth off. The rest of y'all motherfuckers sit your ass at home.
Getting the 4th of July off.
Yeah,
This
I was
whole
gonna
time.
What the fuck they got? They
That's-
enslaved us. We were slaves during the 4th of
I'm
July.
just saying. You
Fuck
gotta
that.
check the lineage.
All I'm saying is I'd rather work on 4th of July than Juneteenth.
That's real.
Come
That's
on.
real. That's real.
Yes or no?
That's real.
Thank you.
What about Thanksgiving though?
No, I'm not. Come on. I'm going too far now.
All right.
You went too far with the Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you know, it was Juneteenth, and it was a lot of black excellence going around. You know, bullshit aside,
A lot of love.
we saw the Louis Vuitton show. Pharrell's Spring Summer 23
Yes, sir.
line was revealed, star-studded to say the least.
Man.
Everybody and their mom was there for the most, except Kanye. That was like the one person I'm like, he's not gonna
But
be invited.
by the way, everybody was looking to the T. Their outfits was on. Everybody was looking healthy, looking hydrated. Do you really think Kanye's ashy fucking football looking, whatever he's been wearing,
He would've ruined
dirty
the
bitch
aesthetic.
that he got with him? Like, is that really gonna go down? Like, he's not having. Pharrell is not gonna have you dirty that up.
He would have been Rick James at Eddie House. Like, coming to
Right.
fuck shit up
Definitely.
with his boots and everything.
Yeah, no, you're not finna.
I feel like he would have
Yeah.
wore something ugly
Yeah.
on purpose.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying,
Just
and
so
looking
everybody
ashy.
Yeah.
could talk about it.
Nah, that's real. But what did y'all think of the line? You know, we all think Pharrell's a fashionable guy. We think it was long overdue.
Yeah.
You know, if you know his other brands like Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream. But you know, this is a shot at, you know, high end fashion. What did y'all think about the collection itself?
We'll go first.
Well, shit, I'll go. I'm gonna be honest, and everybody might be mad at me. It's gonna be very controversial, but I think he's better than Virgil's designs.
Yeah?
When it came to like that high end, to me, I feel like
Okay.
Virgil does his own, like he has his Virgil ways. That's what makes him him. But for me personally, because I guess maybe because I grew up on the Billionaire Boys Club
Yeah.
and like NERD, like I was enamored by Pharrell. So of course maybe I'm biased, but I think his stuff is just more hip hop based and more like us than what Virgil was coming up with. I feel like Virgil gives more chaos than art.
Okay.
In my opinion, his art it's a artistic chaos. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Thinking
yeah.
of his ones, I see exactly what
You see what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
see
like
what
an artistic chaos versus like
Yeah, or
Pharrell is hip hop unison, very like still tailored but not crazy. So yeah, that I like it better in my opinion.
I think that goes along with his musical aesthetic too,
Mm-hmm.
Pharrell.
Correct.
Because he keeps a clean,
Yes.
it's very rhythmic. You know,
Yes.
it's like it's not going to be too complex, but it does the job every time.
High end hip hop.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why this shit makes so much sense. Like, obviously, the shit is long overdue.
Right.
But he's been giving us high end hip hop.
Yeah.
He's been letting us know he was a fashionable nigga.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
would we really expect anything less?
The crazy thing is, like, it took this long for him to get it. But even you look back to what Kanye did with the Dons and all that, you could tell Pharrell was the inspiration behind it.
Right.
So it's like for Kanye and Virgil, he inspired them. So it's only right for they actually
Give
hire
it
the
to
source.
him.
Yeah.
Give
Especially
it to him.
while he's still fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's still Pharrell. He's not washed in the culture. He's very much relevant, and he's never lost his touch, you know, when it comes to that.
I think you might have seen Pharrell in the pink polo before you seen Ye in the pink polo.
Easy.
Possibly.
1,000.
No,
Possibly.
without a doubt. There's pictures of it. I'll pull it up with the skateboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had it. I had it. It was on the
His
MySpace
front
page.
was
02, 03. More like 03.
3, yeah.
college dropout was 0304.
Yeah. It's cutting close, but I still give the credit to Pharrell for sure, you know,
Yeah.
doing the history. Even if you look at who inspired them both, there's really Q-Tip, and I can see the Pharrell lineage to Q-Tip and whatnot. So, I mean, they say whatever Pharrell did first, Kanye just did afterwards. From clothes to the artists he dealt
Without a
with,
doubt.
Tiana, Pusha. It was like they was both Pharrell
Yeah.
at first, you know.
That's deep. I never thought of it that way.
But
I didn't make that connection either.
But you know, we can't avoid, you know, the real news of the night.
What's that?
The Pusha T song
Oh,
that played in the
Oh,
back.
yeah.
yeah.
What did y'all think of the song for one, or just what you heard? Because it's really like a snippet,
Yeah.
but it kind of just got fully released.
Sounded good.
Yeah, it
Sounded good.
The beat
was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the beat was crazy.
Beat was hard.
Sound like Pusha
Pusha.
T.
Like, what?
Sound like Pusha T.
Could you tell that he was talking about Jim Jones on first listen?
Not off first listen.
Yeah.
And I probably because I wasn't I was watching, I wasn't really listening. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So no, I didn't tell off a first listen, but once niggas put the dots together.
Yeah,
That's
No
low key
button.
the science behind all his disses, though. Like the first couple of Drake jabs, you really couldn't tell it was Drake.
If you knew you could though.
yeah.
Same with this.
But where does this come from? Like, where is this coming from?
I think it's
Because I don't fucking know.
It's really Drake related, to be honest with you.
Everything.
It's what
goes
related?
back.
I'm sorry.
It's Drake related. to
Oh
be
my
honest.
God.
Wayne,
Why?
well, if it-
Okay, why?
It's Wayne related.
It's Wayne related.
It's
too,
Wayne
yeah.
related.
Where you do the math of okay, so Jim Jones and all of Dipset recently brought Drake out at the
Right.
Apollo.
Yes.
They gave him the Dipset chain.
Can I say something about the Apollo real quick? I just recently went to the Apollo.
Not big at all, huh?
Bro,
You would
I'm
think.
pissed.
Yeah.
I went in there pissed. That's all I
Thinking
want
it's
to
this
say.
grandiose
Bro,
place.
I'm thinking the shit was gonna look like motherfucking El Capitan. Like it's big. Like whoa, I'm walking in. I walked in like this is a regular fucking movie theater, bro.
The crazy thing is,
I was-
Big Apple ain't big at all.
Bro,
New York
it's
is a city. and
it's
Florida
a
is big.
city and everything. I was so mad that I went in the Apollo. Like yo, they got my ass.
It's
Okay,
like, it
sorry.
looks way bigger on TV.
For
than
sure.
Oh my,
everything else.
even the stage, even the fucking tree trunk that they fucking rub, nigga, that shit is small.
That's-
Okay, sorry, I just had to, I didn't get that off my
I
chest.
feel you, I feel you.
Nigga, I'm mad. Okay, go ahead.
but pretty much they brought him out. You know, they basically all but made him an honorary Dipset member. And then it seemed like from there, Jim Jones kind of just was on the Drake wave. He was like, anything Drake like, I like. And then it kind of led over to the top 50 hip hop shit. And Pusha T just jumped out and was like, not Pusha T, Jim Jones jumped out and said, I don't think Pusha T should be in the top.
Okay, boom, that's where it came from that comment.
And
Okay,
he started questioning his influence, even the reality of his content, if it's
Got
even
it.
real or whatever. So that kind of sparked it off, and pretty much people knew Push was gonna have something to say because Push is petty, if we're being honest.
my nigga said it at the Louis Vuitton fashion show though. Like
Yeah.
if that is not a drop mic statement, this nigga.
And you know what's
Okay.
crazy? I would agree. I would think that's pretty dope. But then I seen some people like, you know, and it's very old school way of thinking. Some people was like, oh, y'all was dressed funny at a fashion show, blah, blah, blah. That's not hip hop. I thought it was dope. Given it was a black event, even though it was a high end fashion
Whoever the
event.
fuck said that does not realize the evolution of hip hop. They're
Doggy
stupid.
Diamonds.
Nigga, you're dumb.
Hip hop influence.
I agree
Sorry.
though. I thought it was very
Because that's just the evolution of hip hop. Sure, it's not what y'all used to do. That's the
Yeah.
point of it now. That's why it's such a big deal. It's
like
the
hip hop
evolution.
started in the park. We're not in the park.
Right, we're not in the
Hip-hop,
park.
yeah.
And we're at Louis
runways.
Vuitton. We're on
Yeah.
runways.
Yeah.
That's
We're on
hard.
runways.
Like what?
But I mean, well, The Breaks, the first rap video.
Nah.
Curtis Blow.
First rap video? I'm not too
Wasn't
sure.
Rappers Delight?
Whatever the first rap video is, look at what them niggas is wearing in that video.
They was wearing crop tops and fucking tight ass
Chaps
wife
and
beaters
shit.
and chaps and shit. They asses out. Yeah, you right.
Some runway shit.
Some
You feel
runway
me?
shit.
Some runway shit.
Some Louis Vuitton shit.
It was honestly some disco shit though.
Yeah.
They was coming
More
from
the
that.
time.
Yeah.
But they was looking crazy though.
There was.
Wow.
They was looking crazy.
Those look like costumes more than
Without a
fits,
doubt,
for
the
sure.
fits. Them niggas was getting on like, ooh, I'm gonna get
You know?
this one. Nigga.
And they put glitter on the top
Oh,
of that.
man.
It's like,
That-
gotta shine.
Got
Shine, baby.
Star. No, but so record debut, Jim Jones, he laughed on Instagram. So we obviously knew he was gonna follow up with something. Took the same beat and did a freestyle over it. Now, did y'all check out the freestyle? Anybody?
the Pusha freestyle.
Yeah.
No,
the Jim Jones freestyle over
Oh,
the
just
no.
yeah. I played it. That's what I was playing in the spot. Yeah.
What you think? Just off of first impression.
It's Jim Jones, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm coming in with a certain level of expectation. I'm not expecting to be like, oh, this nigga just dropped the craziest schemes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, it's a Jim Jones this, my nigga. He's talking shit like Jim Jones would talk shit.
It seemed like he went the ether route. It's like I'm gonna do like little like kiddie type shit, like the line
make
with
fun
about
of
his
you.
brother and shit.
Yeah, bro, nigga said they still sleep in the same
Yeah.
bed, bro. It's funny. But that nigga, that's some Pusha T shit. Like,
Yeah, said his brother looked like he on crack that they that they claim they sold and shit. But you can't do that when your mom is Mama Jones, though. Like you can't do that.
hey,
You can't
To a
do
degree,
that.
you gotta respect the nigga punching above his weight class.
Yeah, I respect him.
Yeah.
And he kept the hip hop because Jim could easily
Go-
get on
exactly.
some like this ain't hip hop no more. It's some street shit. So I respect that he kept it on record. I do think he needed a little bit more though in his response.
in the freestyle, yeah, he for sure could have gave more, but I mean, it might be a bigger play. He probably, you know what I'm saying, got something lined up. I told y'all my theory.
Yeah, Drake
You
got
feel me?
the
Drake got the record done. He's
sign here.
like, sign here, bro. Give me one verse.
Insert
I will
verse.
Give you this
I
song.
mean, I don't want to jump ahead, but we did get a album announcement. So who's to say that it might not be on there?
I think we're just seeing the first battle for sure, but the wars is continuing
Brewing.
for sure.
It's still going.
I mean, if you look at the Pusha T and Drake beef though, Pusha T didn't out rap Drake, but you ask niggas who won, they gonna say Push won.
He did out rap Drake. Drake didn't have no bars for Pusha T. He had bars for everybody else really.
Hey, yeah.
He had something for Push and Duppy for sure.
Some, but those some that you
Some versus a whole song at you.
It's like 5 that's straight Pusha. That's enough.
It was more of the shock factor for Drake though. Like the more I feel like Drake had, it's just I feel like Drake is just the people's champ. Everybody's just gonna go with him. Like everybody is just gonna side with him.
and that's why I see like it seemed like popularity.
Yeah,
like
it's
Drake
popularity.
Nobody wants, even if Drake loses a battle, it's not going to make you not listen to his next album when it drops. So it's
Right.
like, I've seen a lot of people say, what does it really matter? Like, okay.
It don't.
Yeah.
It
And
don't.
rap it do though.
Yeah.
And rap it
but
does matter.
In what regards, though?
In the music business.
When a nigga pull your coattail, how do you respond? Like we see Kendrick don't play. Certain people, Jay, it's like, however you felt about that ether battle, he got in there. It was like, okay, this is what we doing, this is what we doing. I don't want to get into the messiness and blah, blah. No, you rap. Like you claim to be one of the best rappers. You don't claim to be one of the best hip hop artists, or you claim I really do this rap shit. So it's like, yeah, when a nigga pull your coattail, how do you respond? So granted, that's just rap shit though.
yeah.
Drake is bigger than rap. So, but if we talk about rap shit, it's a little chink on the armor.
Oh no, absolutely.
That's his more. I don't give no credit to that Quentin Miller shit. I'll be honest with you. So the only L he really took is the Pusha battle.
Yeah, bro. I agree.
Okay.
I agree. But I don't think Pusha got anything better than Duppy in that series.
I think he do.
Hey man.
I think he do. I
It's
mean,
all good.
yeah, I
Story
think he
out
do.
of down was kind of hard.
Yeah.
That's the popularity.
He went so All right, we're used to Pac saying my fofo gonna make sure all your kids don't grow. And then once he said the shit about 40, we was like, oh, that's too far.
No, I didn't, think,
Like,
I didn't
what?
think that was too far. Like,
That was a hard bar.
That's
like,
that was.
as fucked up as it is.
It was fucked up, but it was hard. But it was
Yeah.
fucked up.
yeah. Yeah.
Terrible disease.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It definitely
It's
is.
a terrible disease to have.
But
Tick, tick, tick.
let's talk about hypothetical verses. Pusha records, solo records, Jim Jones solo records. Who do y'all think is walking away to victor?
The catalyst is, are we taking away Pusha's whole joints?
No, because that's his solo joints. Like if Jim Jones has songs as a whole, they would count. But he don't.
but he
Signed.
don't. But he don't.
But he don't.
Okay, so I'm putting. You would have to put Pusha's whole joints up against, for me personally.
Drug Dealers Anonymous and Neck and Wrist.
Wasn't he on Nostalgia too? No, that's Kendrick.
No, that's
That's
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
That's definitely
another one.
That's
Wow.
definitely
That's
going in
another
there.
one.
Yeah, that's definitely.
What we doing? How many songs?
Let's do 5. Quick 5. Would you throw Trouble in My Mind in there with Tyler or no? He got off on there.
He did.
And that was after the Control verse. That's what I give
But
Push
isn't
credit.
that a Tyler song though?
It's Push.
Oh,
I think it went to a soundtrack as well.
that's what I'm like. I feel
But it's
like
on
it
a
was-
Push project that the same one with Alone in Vegas. It's on that project.
So that's his 5 right there for me.
This is 5. Trouble on My Mind, Neck and Wrist, Drug Dealers Anonymous, Nostalgia,
and Alone in Vegas.
Alone in Vegas.
Okay, so what's Jim's 5? We
Ballin',
Certified
Summer with
Gangster,
call it
Certified-
balling, bro.
We fly high.
Every time you say it, I'm like, just sing it, man.
I know. I'm trying to
Ballin'.
be technical, man. I'm trying to. You know, the kids they gonna think it's Roddy.
Yeah,
Come
fact.
on. So we
Dumbass
fly high. You feel me?
I saw that.
So ballin' / we fly high for sure. Summer with Miami,
Certified
Certified
Gangster.
Gangsters. Um,
I'm gonna go
we
to
going
G's
for
Up
5?
with Max B in there.
okay,
That's
That's
a
a
banger.
good one.
and let's get one more.
That's all the Jim songs I know.
I mean, hits is,
We talking hits, yeah. It's just not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's not a lot.
and I think that's what makes this battle pretty fair.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I think we would all tip the scale to Push's favor as far as
Emotionless.
lyricism. Emotional.
Emotionless
We did
number 5. Yeah.
I think we would all tip the scale and Push's favor for lyricism, but they both have the same longevity. They both have somewhat of a crew
Mm-hmm.
that was dope. And they both been getting busy as of recent years of dropping
Yeah.
some of their best work.
Yeah.
But y'all are saying this as educated music men, right? If you talking about like just random ass like motherfuckers that don't know on the internet,
Jim.
what they gonna
Jim.
say? They're
Jim.
gonna say Jim.
Jim.
You know what I mean?
Ballin'
Like
for
y'all are
sure.
talking about deep lyricism. If we're just gonna throw it to anybody, anybody's gonna say Jim.
And that's kind of my issue with the whole shit in general, because it's like Pusha T is for sure top 50
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
rap talent
Right.
for sure. But niggas want to
Ricky
get
didn't
into
think so at first.
But I
niggas
also
wanna get into
feel
like record sales and all that type of shit, bro. And it's like
Push is definitely more critically acclaimed.
But I feel like the comment came from after the back of Drake bringing him out to the Apollo and all of that stuff. Like you just high off of the Drake wave and you just saying that just to push a button because you know that Drake don't fuck with him. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a part whatever. You know what I mean? I honestly don't. I feel like it was genuinely on some. Let me just be messy and have y'all niggas talk about it because
As a-
we ain't talked about Jim since, have we?
no, but as a nigga
that's real.
that's been listening to Jim Jones, as a nigga that knows who Jim Jones is,
Again,
That's-
educated
yeah,
music
yeah.
man.
but
That's
like,
what I'm talking.
not
about.
even music. Like that nigga's a wild nigga. He says wild shit from time to time. He does wild shit from
The
time
weather?
to time.
on Instagram.
Bro, he is loving hip hop. Think about it.
Exactly, love hip hop. That we're now going into reality TV star.
outside,
We're not
yeah.
talking about rap at that point. You're talking about reality TV and personality now, right?
What I know of him as a person, I can't say that. I wouldn't say that he's riding off the Drake high because he says shit
All the time.
you know?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay,
On some simple shit, who do you think gets flyer? Knox, the lady in the room first.
who gets flyer?
Yeah, out of Jim and Push, because that was another argument point. Jim was saying he think Pusha T dressed funny, And he don't think he's as fly and all that shit.
I would have to go with Pusha because Jim's braids just alone
I was about to
is
say,
crazy.
it's gotta be the nigga that don't brush his braids.
don't brush his braids, or that brushes his braids forward when he gets them done. So I'm gonna say Pusha, and then on top of that, like he has a different fashion sense. He's with Pharrell. He's in these rooms with Kanye and these high end fashion people. So Pusha is. If you really look at what he got on, especially him and his wife, they be busting it down with the fashion for sure.
I think Push dresses more of his age.
He
too.
does, but Harlem niggas dress like Jim Jones.
Yeah.
He is a Harlem nigga to the max. So that's how that flashy, shiny shit. That's
Like off paid in full.
Yes.
He was like, oh, you dress nice. He was like, your friends dress nice. He was like, no, they dress flashy.
Yeah.
You dress nice.
yeah, it's flashy.
I think Pusha T is closer to the nice.
right.
Yeah, Jim rocking Fruit of the Loom white tees. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nah, but that's you feel me?
Yeah,
You
it
got
is
the
a
Louis plug versus the Hanes
Yeah.
plug. Like,
it's a difference.
yeah.
I'm getting a
I'm
little
rolling
white
with Push
tee.
too.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the only little rap battle that we had, taking place this week. Did anybody listen to Gunna's album before we go any further?
I did.
I didn't finish it.
Okay.
I gave it a pass through. I ain't really like sit down to listen to it.
Okay. Well, what did you think of it first?
I feel like it's a vibe. I feel like it's gonna.
Yeah.
From off of everything that's coming out, I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I thought it had a chance to be number one,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't expected to be that good, but that nigga was flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them beats was flowing.
Gunna's
Especially in the
not
car.
whack.
Yeah, he's not like that car vibe, that car drive, that late night. Like he got the late night ones. He got the about to go to the turn up, the deep vibes. He got it all.
Do you like it more than Young Thug?
Yes,
Recent shit.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I low key would agree with you
yeah.
because when I was running the Thug at first, it felt like he's in prison.
Yeah.
He didn't get to finish this.
Yes.
This
A lot of tracks sounded
Yes.
old. I think it
It
had a
sounded
line.
old, not
It's supposed
finished.
to be
Tell
out right
Kanye
now.
to get a Billy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, this
Yeah,
old.
this is not supposed to be out right
Yeah.
now. But niggas wanted to hate on that Gunna shit.
They did.
They did, bro. It's good.
It's good.
I mean, Gunna's not whack, so it's like if you're just not liking him because of the situation, okay, that's your point of view. But if just talking about the music is good, and I think he had more leg room to speak on his situation more than Young Thug did. It's like Young Thug's still in the can, so it's like
Facts.
Like, yeah, Gunna's relieved of the situation.
Yeah,
He doesn't have
he's
to
like,
worry
whew.
about
Yeah,
nothing. You know,
Yeah.
so
But I will say I did like the Thug album. I didn't love it, but I liked it.
okay.
I think if he kind of packaged it on some like sorry for the wait type shit, I think it would have been received differently. But he kind of like when you see the rollout, you're like, oh, it's an album. And even the artwork and shit, you're like, oh, it's an album. So you're judging it on album scale.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was bad though. It sounds great. Metro Boomin is on a fucking heater.
Oh yeah.
I don't think nobody is gonna have a better year than Metro Boomin this
Without
year.
a doubt.
Bro, we was just talking about it before the show, nigga. He's got 5 producer tags.
Yeah, he do.
5 different
Niggas
ones.
that hot. Yeah, 5 different
5 different
producer
ones.
Yeah.
Bro, 5 different ones. He's got, if Young Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you. Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga. Yo Metro. The Metro.
Yeah.
And then what's the last one?
Metro on the beat, so it's not.
Metro
On the beat, so it's not.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
I thought that was murder.
It is murder.
Oh, yeah, we tripping. 4, still.
4 still.
Yeah.
My nigga got the Marvel check.
I was about to say he did.
Come
the whole
on, like
soundtrack
let's
twice, right?
talk about it. Yeah, he got a Marvel check.
And his album is still going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Heroes, was it Heroes and
Heroes and villains,
I think something like that.
Heroes versus villains, something.
something like that.
But yeah, I thought it sounded good. Granted, the content it was a lot of loose bars. It wasn't nothing like crazy. It's a lot of car talk, women talk. It's very cliche as far as the content for the most part, but it sounded good though.
Yeah.
It definitely sounded good. What do y'all think his chances are of actually getting out of this situation?
I don't think we ever gonna see Young Thug home, bro.
You said that, and I thought about it, and I was like, damn, I can't disagree given the facts right now, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to
Anything's
see that.
possible.
Anything is possible as well.
anything is possible, but they
Not
are
with this one.
they're doing
possible.
any and everything to make sure
They're making him
they
an
get
example.
him.
Yeah, they're
That's
making
why
him
they
an
letting
example.
niggas go. Yeah, you cooperating, nigga, we ain't gonna give you no time, or unless you like was actually in
They're
the shit. But
making
niggas like
example
gun, nigga, yeah, nigga, we don't want you.
Yeah.
We just want what you know, cause we want this nigga.
That makes the situation scary for Gunna. If you look at the details of the case, and you know, it's just like I feel for Gunna. You know, I know he gets a lot of shit for whatever happened, but
Bro, need
man still got to live his life.
you gotta go to Canada. Or some
The
shit.
crazy thing is, was
Kansas.
Gunna even around for all the shit that they trying to pin him with?
Nah.
No,
Oh, he might have been. You know, Atlanta niggas actually grew up with niggas before they got famous type shit. So he
Okay.
could have been,
But he's not from their section though. He's definitely not from he's Shady Park.
okay.
So I mean, Shady. Not trying to out him, but he's Shady Park Crip. They blood. So
It makes sense why
you know, it's
he
like
wouldn't be.
it's
really-
been so separate anyway.
them ain't my homeboys like that. Like that's my boss. You know.
I just work.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation. Even looking at the YNW Melly situation, I'm like, I don't know.
He might get out though.
He for sure was
It's-
that lawyer. That's Tory should have hired that lawyer.
Yeah.
He
'Cause
might
that bitch
get
is on
out.
something. That bitch is on her shit.
Cause
For
they
real.
they don't have the weapon. They don't
No.
know what type of weapon.
No,
Like,
The way he's acting in court, I'm like, he seemed like he about to get off.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He one of those like it's something off. Like you can't see his pupils. It's one of those like when you
believe
look at my
the soul
niggas.
is behind them.
That's what I'm saying. You look at my niggas' eyes, they black, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I
there's
believe
no
that's
color.
good personality shit when he say it, because
That shit is
He
scary.
probably is. I wouldn't say bipolar. He probably schizo.
Skits.
yeah,
Got the skitties.
What's that one movie with the guy?
Close.
Yes, where you split personality
Oh, yeah.
like that. That shit was crazy.
Speaking of court, Tax Stone got 35 years,
Oh.
35, man.
Unfortunate.
which is interesting
35.
because I mean, as we know him as a podcaster. Granted, he was in the streets as well,
Man.
but
Broke
this is a
my heart.
situation that escalated from podcasting.
Man,
Whoa.
broke my heart.
35 years.
He 37, bro, and they just gave this nigga 35 years.
Yep.
And he's not done because I think he has other situations that have to be solved with the gun coming from Florida to New York and shit. So, and they gave it to him concurrently, which I didn't know what that meant at the time.
It's all at the same time.
Yeah, but it's not a good thing. At first, you would think like, oh yeah,
You just keep tapping it on.
yeah.
Just keep adding
It's
it on.
like, okay, you done with that bit? Next bit.
bit, yeah.
I'm like, damn.
But it's New York. That's New York though.
Yeah, and he definitely had priors, so you know he
Yeah.
wasn't no church kid.
And them niggas do not play about guns out
Not
there.
in New York.
Nah.
Not in New York.
I hope this just serves as a lesson, though, like of cooler heads prevailing type shit. Because, granted, it was basically just a fight, though. Like you have pride, you have ego, and shit. Everybody don't want to go, but at the same time, I'm like, man, you have so much ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like that pride shit really kills people. Like,
The pride shit kills you, but also I feel like it just says something to how sensitive people are to people's opinions and people's like what they think about. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm not saying Troy Ave was wrong or anything like that, but to me it's just like take it as that's a nigga, that's a media personality. That's just what he's on. That's just what he do. You know what I mean? Not take it to that's your best friend done got killed. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just feel like it just goes to the way of thinking of how like, okay, we have to get ourselves out this like way of thinking of being in the hood and realizing like, oh, this is Hollywood or whatever, however you want to say it, like we made it. So let me separate myself and get this pride, like you say, separate that. But also like opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got one. You know what I mean? So your opinion is not going to affect me. Sure, I may not like it, but just keep it at that. We don't have to kill each other off of that.
that's
You
real.
know, that just goes off of like how like, I don't know. It's just sensitivity all over. Same with just like social media. You can't say anything. We can't say kill themselves. We got to say off themselves.
Yeah,
You know, like we got to walk and go and be on fucking eggshells in order to say anything. So it just goes to show like how sensitive people are when we could just have conversations. Comedy is different. You know what I mean? Like stand up is different because of everybody being so sensitive. So I feel like it says more to that where we are as a society and sensitivity more than what it is about like pride. Just, I don't know. That's to me.
No, that's real. It's like the lines are super blurred these days
Yeah.
because people aren't really allowed to be characters no more because you're gonna
Right.
be held
Right.
to that account. Matter. It's like whatever you said as you. It's like I don't care if you said this is G-Jag or Greg, what it's like you said that.
Yeah.
And they're gonna hold you accountable no matter what state of mind you was in, no matter what the intention was. They're like, nah, we ain't rolling for it. And I'm like, it's fucked up because I think the art is suffering as a result, and we definitely are much more sensitive as a people. But I'm like, the world is getting worse though. At the same time, simultaneously.
Right.
So I'm like, where does this do us any justice or?
How does this help?
Yeah, like this doesn't alleviate anything. Like shit is gonna always be fucked up, if not get more fucked up. But it's like we're trying to censor it.
And niggas always gonna say something about it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very weird.
yeah.
Like I don't get it, but
35 is a lot tax. Sorry, buddy.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's crazy.
35 minimum.
Many.
Now this is gonna sound crazy. Sound very crazy. This is my attempt at a transition, so bear with me.
You got it.
Take your time.
I believe in you.
35 years, or you go in the submersible. Titan.
This nigga.
Let's see if you survive that. You got your
Nigga,
freedom.
this nigga said, you know what?
You got it.
That nigga said,
35 years.
out of here.
Or,
This nigga's out of here with
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up top.
This
I
nigga's
don't
out
fuck
here
with
with
those
that one.
like that.
I think that was one of the craziest things I saw in a minute, as far as just news headlines. For one, do you think it's real?
Yeah, it's real for sure. And
Other motherfuckers went down there.
but
Well,
that ship should have never taken that trip, even with one person in there, nigga.
period.
And rest in peace to everybody that lost their life.
Definitely.
Rest in peace to all five.
Definitely
Rest in peace to all five. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Okay.
Let's
Rest
get
in
back
peace.
on it.
First and
Foremost, rest in peace.
Hey,
Prayers and condolences.
prayers,
May the
all
Lord
that.
bless you,
Prayers,
keep
all
you,
that. What camera?
Your souls.
All that. All that. All right, nigga.
on that note,
On that note,
With that
the
being
funniest part of this
Bruh.
whole shit is James Cameron, the director of the Titanic,
I'm
going on a
different.
media tour.
Bro.
I knew they was dead. They been gone. I just, people saying they was hearing banging noises, and I didn't want to be that optimistic person, but he was like,
None of that was
he was
shit.
dead on Sunday, bro.
Wait, why
niggas
is James
been-
Cameron the
person.
Yes.
Why is James Cameron?
Because he
James Cameron.
made Titanic.
Yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like it's James Cameron.
Why you the specialist? Why we don't have no marine biologists doing this
Give him
shit?
Ja Rule in this situation. For real, nigga. Why him?
But
I feel
Nigga
it.
made Avatar?
he's been down there 33 times.
That's true.
In his submersible, his one man.
He definitely has mad shit on Disney Plus.
Shout
about
outs
him.
to that, but no,
You
nigga.
feel me? So he's got
It's a shame he's the expert.
the low key. But who else would want to be? Like
That
niggas
is-
ain't just be like, oh yeah, nigga.
Nigga shouldn't be
Think about the
studying Titanic. Yeah,
Give a
that's real.
fuck about them, nigga.
That's real.
And every time that nigga thought about like, hey, I might not come out of this.
But it was safe.
That's crazy.
But his shit was safer.
Yeah.
So his shit his ship was bigger, and it was only holds
One person.
and theirs was smaller and had 5 people in there. So just
Recipe
by
for
design,
disaster.
you know what I mean? And
I mean, it was controlled by a PlayStation controller too.
That's the crazy.
Logitech.
Bro, that was my first webcam. That's why I knew it was fucked. I'm like, that wasn't even a good webcam. That was the
Logitech.
cheap option.
I just feel like that says something to like common sense isn't common in everybody. Like
That's
that's
true.
perfect. That's like a perfect example of that because if I would have walked in, granted, $2,500. What was it? $25,000? No,
200.
250.
quarter
Sorry,
mil.
a quarter mil, and I'm paying for that. That's stupid as hell. But if I would have seen it, I would have said, "Run me my money back. I'm out of here. This is crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. If I'm gonna just shit out that much money,
It's the people that turned it down. They all coming out saying, "Yeah, no, I turned it down."
Yeah.
Oh boy, Mr. Beast, famous
Yeah, I
nigga.
saw that.
he turned it down.
He had the screenshot. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the Titanic next month," and he was like, he changed his mind, type shit. But yeah, bro.
No black people said they want to see no
Yeah,
motherfucking Titanic. You notice that?
Nigga,
Y'all niggas notice that?
On Google,
We
man.
know what
Niggas
we're
notice
not
that.
supposed to do.
I didn't give a fuck about them niggas on the Titanic. Shout out to the Titanic for catching 5 more bodies 100 years later. Though.
Undefeated.
First time I've seen that.
Undefeated.
First time I've seen that.
I
That's
felt bad for that
111 years.
19-year-old.
Whole life.
He was
had
just
him.
trying to exercise his love language, just spend a little QT with his pops.
You really into this love language thing right now?
I had an interesting talk with my niece about it last week. She's 11, by the way.
Word.
An 11-year-old talking about love languages?
Yes.
These kids is advancing.
Yes. And
So
she
what?
broke down my love languages in front of me.
And
I
what
wanted
she
to
said?
argue
But
What she say? Sorry, we switching it.
Quality time. I was like,
Okay.
that's real. She was like, it's not too much physical touch because you don't really hug people like that. She was like, I think it's quality time. I'm like, get out.
You know too much. That's
Get out.
Don't read me.
That easy shit.
Get out.
But-
Exercise. Love
I mean, if to be completely honest with you, outside of going to the fucking, bottom of the ocean for whatever reason, nigga, to die that fast with your pops, it's kind of ideal. You feel me? It's kind of ideal, bro.
I mean, it's not, but it is at the same time.
Yeah.
I
Ain't
can
no
feel
pain.
it. Yeah.
They had the most peaceful death
Bro, they didn't
day.
know.
They didn't
Bro.
know, nigga.
Yeah.
They woke up and
Blink,
saw the
blink real quick.
heavens.
They was already dead.
That's it.
They was already dead.
That's still scary though.
That's scary as hell.
Like,
But
Yes.
you literally have no time to process what's going on.
I'm with you on that.
that's real.
I'm with you on that because I don't want to cancer and like feeling myself die. Like, no, just get me out of here. 2 seconds, I'm out.
I've always feared death by fire and by water equally.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And Bible shit too.
That too.
All right, y'all get into more. You just switch it up. What the fuck?
Niggas high right now?
What the fuck? Let's get out of here.
Celine Dion saw Spike and Stream.
Oh,
Crazy Spike and Stream.
Bro, yeah.
I would
yeah.
imagine Titanic did too as a movie, wherever it's
Yeah.
streaming.
They premiered it on Netflix. They brought it back from Netflix.
They brought it back?
They brought it back.
Brought it
They
back.
put it back on Netflix. Y'all are stupid. Y'all
For what?
Somebody said that
For what?
as a side.
Why not? Never forget, bro.
They gonna get added to the credits at the end.
Damn.
Whoa.
The extra 5.
Yeah, and Love and Memory.
Damn, that's
Got
crazy.
footage for what they say material for.
They got the
Titanic.
post credit scene.
Bro, they got the
Titanic got the
post.
post credit
They
scene.
dropped a documentary that Thursday.
They're working on a full movie about this shit now.
Okay, let's go on the conspiracy route. Let's switch it up.
Let's roll.
Let's just roll with it. I feel like we gotta Google who these motherfuckers were
Yeah.
and figure out what type of
Shit they was into.
shit they was into
Because this is the perfect way
and
to
some
fake your
type
death.
of whatever.
Yeah.
Some unsigned contracts or some unfinished business, nigga. If we gonna get into some conspiracy, we gotta figure out and Google these motherfucking names because who are these niggas?
It's almost on par with, I don't know if y'all peeped the shit about fuck, what was the shit in the 80s?
Crack.
That too. Was it Voyager?
Challenger.
Challenger.
Yeah.
Where they
That
damn
shit,
near died the same way.
Yeah.
But like years later, they got photos of niggas that look exactly like them, just living normal lives.
That's a movie.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But this is on some
On some
conspiracy
Tupac
shit.
shit.
If you really
Yeah, but I'll find it and send it to y'all. But it really looked like the same motherfuckers I got on the spaceship, just out here. Same names, kind of like similar names and shit.
It's coincidence.
I'm telling you.
It could
don't
be.
know.
I ain't
But-
fucking conspiracy. No, I'm just fucking.
It ain't no better way to fake your death than to say, I mean, that too, but to go into the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. We didn't see these niggas get on the ship. We ain't see the ship leave.
right.
We ain't see none of it. We ain't even know if they was really in there.
That was the question I was gonna ask. So the James Cameron shit, when he went, he was kind of off of another ship, right?
Here's
Yeah,
the
you
own
gotta
shit.
come all up. You have to dock. You have to have a ship. The ship carries a submersible. The submersible can't go
Was
by
there a
itself.
ship that was carrying this submersible?
Yes,
Okay,
That's how we know it left.
but it ain't no ship manifest. Like it's not a plane. Nigga. You don't write everybody's name down.
But
who's
where I'm
on
going
this
is,
motherfucker.
aren't those vehicles kind of tethered to the ship that they're docked to?
They're supposed
to
to,
be.
but they don't.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying like it should have been hooked up on there?
Yeah.
It's not. They let the shit go.
Yeah.
They just let it boom, drop.
Bluetooth.
That should have a
Pop.
propeller system and all.
No.
That? Like, so it was literally
Whatever
It had a
it
Logitech
failed.
controller. No, it ain't got that
Pringle
shit.
can.
Right.
Dropped in that motherfucker. It ain't got no means of coming back up.
No,
Pringle can is crazy.
no.
I'm rolling with conspiracy.
It's a lot.
That's what I'm
Internet
saying. The
apocalypse.
billionaires, who are these
Fake
motherfuckers?
chicken?
What
The
did they
fake
do?
chicken
The
shit
fake
Fake
happened.
chicken.
chicken.
What if these niggas was trying to stop the
They tryna
chicken?
get
The
me,
fake
nigga.
chicken. I stopped eating.
got
I
you,
stopped
bro.
eating meat. So
I ain't gonna hold you. When I seen that, I was like, Chick-fil-A is done for. Because I already know they're gonna buy into that shit. Like you have to.
But their whole point is being healthy and being, you know, farm raised chicken and shit.
Diet Coke.
Yeah. They
I'll stop
celebrate
eating meat
summer.
anyway.
They don't do
Fact.
pride. They
No
celebrate
pride.
Niggas
summer.
need to start gardening.
June no pride. for them.
No pride. That's crazy. Damn, that is the one restaurant that don't celebrate pride.
They celebrate summer. You feel me?
They definitely.
Celebrate summer with Chick-fil-A.
Christianity.
With that peach lemonade is fire.
But it is talks of
It
a
is.
possible internet apocalypse.
What is that? What's the internet apocalypse? What does that mean?
It feels like
Crack era.
it feels like net neutrality 2.0. Honestly,
I don't know what that means. 2.0.
because the first time I forgot what year net neutrality. was.
14?
Yeah, it was
13, 14. around
basically
that time.
introduced to where it's like a censor on the internet.
Okay.
It's not gonna be accessible for everything that you're used to, and it's
Okay.
gonna be like a paywall behind certain things. That
So what they do in
usually
China?
pretty much.
Got it.
And now they're saying this possible internet apocalypse is basically we'll be all offline for possibly months, if not at least a year. Almost on some pandemic shit, no internet though. So that means banking, YouTube, your phone. Like
Life.
it'll go back to just basic
What you was
function.
doing before.
Yeah.
But even like,
MapQuest. Oh, damn, you can't even use MapQuest and shit,
MapQuest.
nigga.
You got to get out.
What?
Because if I use the internet for two things more than anything,
Relax.
nigga, it's fucking banking and fucking YouTube, bro. You know too much, bro.
Nah, that's rude though. I know I do. Like banking is, that stops you from having to go in the bank like old days and shit or doing,
but
simple
even down to
transactions.
like your job, bro. Like
yeah, your
80%
job.
of people
Signing in.
Yeah, signing in, just your day to day functions.
That for sure will bring the people back in offices.
To do
If
what?
they could get there.
That's yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of
It might
companies
become
gonna
manual
shit
paperwork.
hospitals and all that.
I don't know. That's where it's really
It's gonna be
tricky.
crazy.
That's like sounding closer to just apocalypse. I know they put an internet apocalypse, but
I
you
think
take
this
that
would be
away.
what they thought Y2K was supposed to be.
Yeah, and we wasn't even fully online like that.
Yeah, exactly.
We wasn't reliable
Dial-up.
on,
You know?
yeah. The scariest part, nigga, is that niggas don't realize that there are IT firms that house information for literally every company, everything on earth.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers need to be up,
Yeah.
or that information is either lost, taken, or compromised.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new warfare too,
Yeah.
if we being honest.
If it ain't
If I'm
no,
another country, I would cripple us by taking out our internet.
if it ain't no internet, that means there's no cybersecurity.
Yeah.
Which means
Everything.
there's no security. God, you talking about like Walking Dead type shit?
Hey man, get your bunkers ready.
I mean, at this point, they put all the shows about all that type of shit, pandemic shows and zombie shit, and it being a whole pandemic. I'm getting ready. Get
It's-
locked and loaded.
It's like
Get locked and loaded.
It's not
I'm going
fantasy
to my
to a
cousin's
certain
house.
point. It's like forewarning.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's the scary part.
I'm going to my cousin's house.
Niggas
A lot of
better.
that should be kind of on par with what we actually going through.
Because the ideas come from somewhere. It's not just pulled out of
That's
thin
what I'm
air.
saying, right?
Niggas better
The
enjoy
Simpsons,
the OnlyFans
the
while they
Simpsons
can,
seen
man.
talked about the damn submarine.
I don't really believe in time travel like that, but something fishy is happening with The Simpsons. Like
The
that
best
should
show
be
on
too on par.
Two on par.
It's the best show, man.
It is
That's-
that and South
they can
Park.
tell the truth through cartoons. You can't do it in any.
In
at one
real
point, it
life.
was comedy, but
Now
now
you
comedy's censored.
You gotta hide it in cartoons now.
Cartoons. You can get the raw shit off. Oh, it's funny. It's
But
just
the
a yellow
accuracy of
character.
the shit is kind of like, what the hell?
It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all want to take a break? Recoup from all this scary shit?
Bro.
Yeah,
Get
yeah. I
my
need some
mind
water.
right.
We
yeah.
just over here like
Say-
man,
getting real
word.
morbid, getting real
Bro,
depressing. Yeah, let's switch it up.
Turn the cameras off. Nah, we're gonna take a quick break. However, on the subject of Young Thug and Gunna, also as well as Pusha T and Jim Jones, tell us what you think. Call in at 818-925-0273. 818-925-0273. Numbers on the screen. You can leave a message and we will call back. We definitely want to know what y'all think about these subjects because I'm rolling with Pusha, but I know, Jim Jones is a viable candidate in this shit. So let us know what you think. And we'll be back with more Irresponsible. So stay tuned. Kept looking at the wrong camera. I'm like,
hold up, yeah, you know we about to go up. Show up. I'ma keep it quick. Came from the trenches, you don't even know how deep it get. Made it out, now I'm standing at the peak of it. And everybody peeping, cause they trying to get a piece of it. Niggas wanna kick it just to see who I been creeping with. John Wilkes Booth, dog, I ain't with the Lincoln shit. Probably don't know a lot, but I have seen a bit. But I ain't trying to speak on it. You see the gang, see the click, see the chain, see the kick, see the swank, see the drip, see the bank, see it flip. See, I came in this bitch with some dank in the fifth, and we stand to the very last sip, and that's it, yeah. Hold up, yeah, you know we about to go up. Show up. It's a celebration every time we show up. Show up. I see you hating, nigga, so what? So what? Cause if you mad, get your dough up. Show up. Ha, now you tell me who hotter. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta bother. Cause this marijuana got me higher than the grades of a scholar. And shorty wanna roll cause she know that it's an honor. Stand up guy, never been with the drama. But I'm a bad boy cause I been about dollars. Been about cash, been about commas. Been getting to the guap, can't stop us. Put them to the test like a proctor. Word to my shotters, chopper gon' sing like it's opera. Coming from the west, could've been a son of Don. I put that on the city and it's word to the motherfucking mamba. Hold up, yeah, you know we about to go up. Show up. It's a celebration every time we show up. Show up. I see you hating, nigga, so what? So what? Cause if you mad, get your dough up. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up.
Blue top, blue top, blue top, blue top.
Met her at the homie dad's crib. See, he was cool with her best friend. And now I'm talking, flexing. Shawty turned on, so we grooving by the next spin. And she know how to make them hips move. Keep throwing it back and I'ma have to press the issue. Like it ain't a bathroom, we could get to it. And she like, I think we gotta dip soon. Well, can I get your number before you get up in that Honda? And you can hit my line when you dying for Anaconda. She been looking for a roller, I been looking for a rider. If we put them both together, who the hell gon' stop us? Like Hov and B and O3. In this life of sin, you the only one I need. Now we in the fast lane, gotta shift gears while we switch speeds. I'm about to take you to infinity. Yeah, and see the ends of the universe. Moon, stars, planets galore. See, you can have it and more if you could tackle the chore and do something that you haven't before. You know we like to do it big, never padding the score. I'm just trying to handle mine, hope you handling yours. Cause I never been one to bring sand to the shore. But baby, if you come knocking, I'ma answer the door, for sure. And we could ride out and just vibe out. I know it's getting late, glad you took the time out. Girl, you Jean Grey, all up in my mind now. Yeah, I know you wanna find out. Hey, let's ride out, and we can vibe out. I know it's getting late, glad you took the time out. Girl, you Jean Grey, all up in my mind now. Yeah, I know you wanna find out. to the top, so I'm getting by you. And I will never stop, cause I'm nothing like you. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. She wanna ride too, cause I make it happen when you only try to. And you don't want that action when you step to my crew. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. Holla if you want some, holla if you need some. California sunshine turn me to a beach bum. Baby double cheeked up, let me get between some. You plus me plus her, that's a threesome. I just needed once, I ain't fucking with the rerun. Tell me how the hell you get pregnant off a pre-cum. Ball so hard, I be in a different league, son. About to set it off, I don't even need the reason. Ayo, I'm spazzing, blasting, put him in a casket. Caught his ass slipping, turned his son into a bastard. Splashing, dashing, Benjamin stacking. 100 in the bank, another 100 in the mattress. Active, bitch, I'm attractive. Put it in a song, then she put it in a caption. Studio trapping, in the booth gassing. Couldn't see the vision back then, now they tryna get back in. Now let me slide through, headed to the top, so I'm getting by you. And I would never stop, cause I'm nothing like you. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. She wanna ride too, cause I make it happen when you only try to. And you don't want that action when you step to my crew. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. That's on mamas, nigga. You don't want the drama, nigga. When it's poppin', then I'm popping off with a lot of niggas. Getting bad in the flash, boy, I hope you got the picture. Probably knock them off they rockers if I ain't rocking with you. See, this ain't a game, nigga, we ain't the same. And I don't know about you, but I can't complain. I'm making major plays till I made you pay. Now I'm sharper than a motherfucking razor blade. Hey, ain't it evident I'm rarely out my element? Cooler than the polar bear, fresher than the peppermint. You could check the regimen, I'm looking like I'm heaven sent. Word to the most high, and that's most definite. Do it so effortless, Steph Curry chefing it. All money in, I had to double up my estimates. Thinking I'm a foe, hell no, you got me hella bent. Niggas be pussyin', I don't eat with etiquette, yeah. Now let me slide through, headed to the top, so I'm getting by you. And I will never stop, cause I'm nothing like you. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. She wanna ride too, cause I make it happen when you only try to. And you don't want that action when you step to my crew. No, they don't really do the kind of things that I do. They don't do the things that I do, yeah. I do. They don't do the things that I do, yeah. I do. They don't do the things that I do, I do. They don't do the things that I do.
More Irresponsible coming soon, but we please need you guys to call in. We got more discussion. Part 2 will be coming very soon. But please call in at 818-925-0273. 818-925-0273. We need a break to decompress just a little bit, but we'll be right back with more Irresponsible. So please stay tuned.